not doing that. I'm not doing anything extra. You understand what I'm saying?
Ooh, 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 love in your mouth. Ooh, 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 I gotta untangle all this shit. Uh, I would like to go live on Facebook. That shit. I can't even get this shit right. Here we go. All right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What the fuck is this? What the fucky? Okay. We bike. We bike. We bike. We just doing some twittering. Don't mind me here. We're doing a little twittering. I don't even know how I got to that. How I get to that one? It's better. This is better. Did I put the? All right, I did. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, hold on. I got confused for a second. Nigga, am I on the wrong one? I don't even know what I'm looking at. Man, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go out on a limb. If you got gnats in your house, I don't know what you're gonna do anymore. Like, gnats are so annoying, bro. At this point, it's just like, how the fuck do you get rid of gnats? How do you get rid of gnats? All right, this is clearly not what I was looking for. I was looking for something a little bit more, let me see, robust. You would say? Let me see. Explore trending. Go to my sports. So let's see what is popping off. Will Wade. Who is Will Wade? I have no idea who Will Wade is. Oh, breaking news. Transportation. Darren Williams. I don't know what it is. I'm just perusing on Twitter right now, so don't mind me just perusing on Twitter or X, because that's a fucking thing, I guess. X or X. That's a fucking thing at this point. Trying to figure out something. Hold on, folks. Hold on. Let me do something real quick. It's clearly a fucking thing. Clearly. Ooh, 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 ah. Love in your mouth. Ooh, 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 ah, 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 ah. Love in your mouth. Unlimited anime on us. Ooh, 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 ah. Love in your mouth. Appreciate the subscription. Sweep kick. Ooh, 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 ah. Love in your mouth. I feel like that shit could be a little bit more HD, but we'll come back to it when we get a chance to. Hold on. I got like 15 other things going on right now. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. Let me put the little headphones on so I can hear some shit. All right, let's see. What is trending right now, Kai? Senat, healthcare cut kills. That is not sports. Let's go to sports. Let's go to the tab in sports and see what's trending on sports. WrestleMania, AJ Brown, college football playoffs. Ooh, that shit scared the F out of me. I'm so sorry. That shit scared the college football playoffs. Let's see what's going on with the college football playoffs. Since they made a change. All right, so let's see. ESPN reports breaking. The 12-team college football playoffs will move to a straight seed model this fall, rewarding the selection committee top 4 teams with the top 4 seeds in a first round bye. Let's see. Can I get some more description on what that actually means, please? What does that actually mean? On the ESPN app, which you gotta fucking pay for. They're not gonna break it down, so let's see. So I'm assuming that the group of 5 teams that were in it last year will not be in it this year. Thank God. That shit was getting on my nerves. Okay. All right. Maybe Bleacher Report can break it down to a straight seating model. Let's see what Bleacher Report says. Preview behind. Are y'all gonna put everything behind a fucking paywall? Holy shit! Thank you. Holy moly! I just want to read the article. My God. All right, so college football experiments is given the top 4 seeds highest ranked conference has come to an end after one season. I don't know what that means. Okay, so this is all right. So the new policy will guarantee the 5 highest ranked. Count them. The 5 highest ranked. Why the fuck are you over here? Hold on. Why are you over here? You just hear white noise in the background. I should play my little bullshit, but I guess not. All right, so college football is experimenting, giving the top 4 seeds. The new policy will guarantee the 5 highest ranked conference champions a place in the playoffs, but will no longer include a bye for the four highest ranked champions. The FCS said the 12-team bracket will now be seeded directly based on the final rank of the college football playoff selection committee. With the 4 highest ranked teams receiving a first round bye. If one or more of the 5 highest ranked conferences are ranked outside the top 12, the team or teams will be moved up to the 12th seed, 11th seed, etc., based on the number of conference champions outside the 12th seed. Okay. All right. So that makes sense. Let's see what else they were talking about. Did you note the decision is expected to include the financial compromise that will allow the 4 highest ranked conference championships to receive $8 million payout, regardless whether they advance to the quarterfinals or not. Under a current revenue model, according to Dillinger, the payout is divided into 2 payments of $4 million, with one making the playoffs and the second one reaching the quarterfinals. The compromise is expected to keep $8 million payout for 2025, but it will likely change in 2026 with the new revenue distribution model that was established last spring, where conference earned a base amount in the system without performance payments. When college football playoff adopted the 12-team format, one of the ways to reward winning a conference title was to give the top 4 conference championships an automatic bye into the quarterfinals. It seemed like a good idea on paper. It turned out to be awkward in execution. The 4 highest ranked conference championships in 2024 were Oregon in the Big Ten, Georgia SEC, Boise State Mountain West, and Arizona State the Big 12. After evaluating the last year of the 12 playoff teams, the CFPS management committee felt it was in the best interest of the game to make an adjustments. CFPS executive director, I can't read now. Director Rich Clark said this change will continue to allow the guarantee access to the playoffs by rewarding the teams for winning their conference championships, but it will also allow us to construct a postseason bracket that recognizes the best performance on the field during the entire season. In the college football playoff rankings released on December 8th, Oregon number 1 and Georgia number 2 were the only teams from that group ranked in the top 4. Texas and Penn State were the 3rd and 4th seed, respectively. Because of this rule, Texas and Penn State got bumped down to the 5th and 6th seed. Boise State was ranked 9th, and Arizona State was ranked 12th in the full ranks. If the straight seeding model had been placed last season, Oregon, Georgia, Texas, and Penn State would have received an automatic bye into the quarterfinals. The first round matchups would have been number 5 Notre Dame versus number 12 Clemson, number 6 Ohio State, number 11 Arizona State, number 7 Tennessee State, number 10 SMU, number 8 Indiana, number 9 versus number 9 Boise State. It's unclear how long the 12-team format will last. There's a report in May 8th. There is a growing support from the Big Ten and SEC to expand it to 14 to 16 teams. The 2026 season marks the first year of the college football playoffs. New television deal with ESPN that was agreed to in March 2024. The agreement includes a structure to account for a potential 14-team playoff format. All right, so Basically, it won't be an automatic bid if you win the conference championship to get a bye. If you're ranking, basically, if you rank like 15th, if you rank 15th or whatever the fuck, and you win in one of those conferences, you win your conference championship, you won't get a bye automatically. I thought that was some bullshit. This is good. I think this is good. I think this is a step in the right direction. However, I don't agree with I don't necessarily agree with the 14-man extension whenever that decides to happen. I think it will actually hurt college football. It's already a lengthy ass season. So for it to be 14 fucking teams, that's going to be ridiculous, bro. That's going to be crazy. 14 teams. Jesus. I can't even imagine having to be in 14 teams. Like, what in the world? I didn't put no Can you do it now? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I don't even think we ready for that type of shit, honestly. I don't think we ready for that type of shit. Let me see. Let me get some music in the background too, because it sounds kind of like, what the hell was that? No, not that sound. Where's my other sound at? However do you want it? However do you need it? However do you want it? However do you need it? However do you want it? However do you need it? However do you... I can't play What the Hell. They're gonna take my shit down. You know, and then I also need to change this a little bit too. Create dash, right? Sorry for the misinformation, folks. I'm so sorry. So sorry for the misinformation. I'm trying to look for some other stuff. Are they fighting? What the fuck are they fighting for? Let me see. Did I not put that somewhere? Let me see. No. Why did I save that? What the hell? I have no idea why I saved that. Just loop it. We'll just use this as a background noise. I don't mind that. All right, back to what I was doing. I had to do something real quick. Just have some background noise. I can kind of hear some white noise in the background, but it's all good. Hold on. Where you at? All right, so here's my take on the new college football straight seating. I like it. You know, you gotta make few tweaks. It's not gonna be perfect. It's gonna get to a point where it is perfect, but it's not gonna be perfect. We're gonna have to see some kind of change happen for it to be picture perfect, honestly. But you know, within due time. Not mad at it at all. Not mad at it at all. We're gonna see how it pans out, especially with this NIL shit. We still don't have regulation on NIL, FYI. But, you know, it is what it is. Let me see what's also trending on TikTok, Twitter. By the way, we are on TikTok, folks. I do give like my little takes on TikTok, so feel free to go on to TikTok to support your boy. Let me see. We got Rockies, college football, Jim Irsay passing away. If you haven't heard the news, Jim Irsay recently passed away, the Colts owner. 65. He was young too, man. You don't normally see people pass away that early, especially like owners, white owners. I wonder who's gonna take like the mantle from him in terms of being the owner. I haven't done any like deep dive into his family and nothing like that. AJ Brown got like a few training videos he got on here. He's doing some training, getting ready for the next season. Most dangerous gym in America. In Philly? I can't wait. 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 What did Malika do? What the hell did Malika do? Please tell me what she did. You put it. Oh, Mikal Bridges. Okay, Mikal. I said Malika. Woo-wee. Hey, that game was. If you didn't watch that Knicks game was pretty. It was pretty interesting, to say the least. It's pretty interesting. Y'all let Tyrese Halliburton get the last shot off for y'all. Never. Couldn't be me. Could not be me. Tyrese Halliburton getting the last shot off on me? That was a lucky ass bounce, though. That was a good game. I gotta give him props. That was a good game. I give him props. I'm not no hater. I don't know what he was doing on the floor last night. That was kind of weird. Devin Haney, Bridges. Honestly, you know, we got OKC versus the Thunder. My stupid ass. OKC versus the Wolves. We got that going on too. I can't wait for that. That's going to be a good one. That should be a good one. We're going to see. We got the young bull gets the MVP. Shay! Shout out to Shai Alexander, man. Shai Alexander is the MVP. Once again, there are no United States born MVPs. Shai Alexander. This guy's an idiot. I don't fucking know what's going on with him. Why he does this shit. Honestly, I honestly don't understand. I don't understand why Anthony Edwards has not got media trained. Like this shit is ridiculous, bro. Like, you are a NBA player. Where the fuck is your media training at? Like, is nobody trying to help this man out with his media training? You can't, like, curse. Is the NBA. So last night, let me go on a little rant. Last night I was on Instagram and I seen this. I seen like this article or this pop-up headline. He got fined $50K for cursing. And it wasn't like it wasn't like shit. It wasn't like damn. It wasn't like the run-of-the-mill curse words that they usually let slide. It was like fuck. He said fuck on a podium. An NBA podium. Bro, you gotta have media training, bro. Like, all I'm gonna say is he's a great player, a generational talent, future face of the league, but you gotta get some media training, bro. You got to. You gotta articulate yourself. And all the comments was like, NBA soft, NBA soft, NBA soft. No, motherfucker. They're trying to sell a product to kids. For kids, adults, for everybody to watch. You can't go up on the podium saying fuck. It's stupid. That's why there's a delay in recordings. Like, come on, dog. Y'all gotta stop. Like, he really needs some media training. That's the only issue I have with Anthony Edwards is his media training, bro. Like, you can't go up and start using cuss words. I know you only spent like less than half of a year in college, but like, dude, you gotta articulate yourself. And you know, he's like 23, but it still goes without saying you can't curse. You can't curse. Articulate yourself better, brother. That's all I got to say. That's all I wanted to say. I'm not gonna doubt the brother's a great talent, but you gotta articulate yourself better than that, bro. Oh, I'm over here tapping on the wrong thing. Am I signing in my Instagram? Thank Jesus I'm signed in on my Instagram. Let me see what's going on. Can I make it full screen? You can't make it full screen. Can you make it full screen? Kayla got some legs now. Kayla got some legs now. She got them legs. You can't even make the shit full screen. You used to be able to make the shit full screen. I guess not. Oh yeah, that player. Y'all gonna go in there scrolling with me. So just be happy. We scrolling. Let me see what's going on. Let me see what's popping. Let me see what's going on here. ESPN did a tribute to Jim Irsay. And I'm actually happy that ESPN didn't bitch out and make it basically a fluff piece. I like the fact that ESPN took and included everything from the arrest, all that. Congratulations, ESPN. I got more respect for you. $40D1 offers. This is a new guy. Okay. Damn, he big as hell. Didn't what? 6'6", 260? Go to Miami. We need you. He's a sophomore, so he ain't going nowhere until 2028 or 2029. Am I signing a TikTok on this one too? I don't. You know, I don't even want to get signed in on TikTok on my machine. There go Unc right there. I'm not gonna get signed in TikTok with this one. But let me see. There's nothing crazy going on. I could probably watch a live video. I'll do that probably. I'll probably do that next week or when I get my hair cut. Shaw is a great player too. Shaw is a great player. Everybody knew that Shaw Gilgeous was going to win the MVP, and he really should have won it last year too. In my opinion,
seen, like, what just putting your head down and working and controlling what you can control can do for you, and I made tremendous.
In my opinion, my humble opinion, I think Shaw Alexander should have won the MVP last year. Just my opinion. Just my humble opinion. I think he's a great talent. They gave it to Jokic for whatever reason. swear it didn't even update. I ain't got my phone on me. I got my phone in the other room. The fuck? Yeah, I got my phone in the other room. Shot should have definitely won this shit. There's no doubt in my mind. Shot should have definitely won. Should have won last year too. If we're speaking candidly, let me see what else is going on. It's a bunch of Remy Ma shit on my timeline. Yeah, it's a bunch of shit on my timeline I don't give a fuck about. AJ Brown, Bill Self. Sound like a head coach. Oh, it is a head coach. That's facing. I don't know what that's about. I have no idea what that's about. But hey. Devin Haney. When's Take's next fight? Devin Haney is not that great of a fighter if we're going to keep it a bean. He's not that great of a fighter if we're going to keep it a bean. Carlos, arrangements, bridges, and hey man, it's a slow week. It's a very, very slow week. I need to get on TikTok though. I do need to get on TikTok. So I'm gonna get on TikTok. I just want to see what the I should have said. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. Give it a minute, folks. My computer is refiguring itself. I'm gonna cultivate a bunch of videos from TikTok, and we're just gonna talk about them. I'm just gonna react to them. This shit over here, boom. Now my other Twitter is shit. I'm hesitant to do it on this, just on this computer. I should just do it on another computer where I'm already fucking signed in. I don't really gotta do too much. I think I will do it on the other computer. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Hold on. That way I ain't gotta be signing in shit. It's already bad enough the motherfuckers got all our information. Please don't play. Please don't play.
All right, so the build a cut.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Work with me, folks. Work with me. I'm trying to do some stuff here. Hold on. Display capture. No, I don't want to do a display capture. I want to do a window capture. I got window capture. Okay, there we go. Put it above this one right there. There you go. Okay. We are on TikTok now. We're doing window capture.
The Giants that are in
Another day.
The thing is, the team
This is a great. These guys are actually pretty good.
For this moment, they have possibly about to beat the defending. Hell, they're going to beat the defending champions. Now, who's going to stand in their way? I don't get that they're going to take a drop off between Cleveland and Indiana. I don't think that whoever's going to be on the Western Conference is going to be able to. They clicking right now. This is the perfect time to click.
This is actually a great YouTube channel on YouTube.
Had this team together.
Last Take. If you haven't checked out Last Take, go check them out. They are like Stephen A. This guy who plays Stephen A. This shit is crazy.
First of all, he should have never cut his hair. That's the number one thing. He should have never.
Can you make this bigger? Can I make this bigger?
Cut his head because you see him playing now. When he had his head, he was giving them the business.
She sounds just like Molly. Oh my God, she sounds just like Molly. She sounds just like Molly.
Now he look like.
Since you and everybody,
I listened to your testimony,
and it's
man.
Black women, they are doing.
Hey yo, y'all remember when?
Top 10 dirtiest fouls in NBA history. Let's go.
All right, let's see what's going on.
Given a time Zaza purposely re-injured Kawhi's ankle. This guy's just dirty, bro. Look at him purposely move into Kawhi's landing space. I hate players like this, man. Next up at number 9, I had the time when Portis smacked KCP across the head. I don't care what anyone says. Bobby was not going for the ball there. He definitely had some type of beef going on with KCP. The best part about this, though, is KCP's headband flying off his head. For number 8, Al Horford jumps up for a lob and J.R. Smith shoves him midair. It kind of looks like J.R. was just trying to get the foul on him, but shoving him midair like that is crazy. At number 7, Markieff Morris shoulders Jokic, and Jokic returns the favor. Dude, Jokic just stood on business.
Please don't play with Jokic.
I mean, maybe you could say he returned the favor a little bit too hard. But still though, Morris ended up missing 4 months of basketball because of whiplash. For number 6, Giannis sprints all the way down the court and just trucks Mike Plumlee. You know, I don't really expect to see Giannis on this list, especially a skinny version of him, but in his defense, Dunley did shove him to the ground.
You can do a floating player. So can you make it bigger if you float it?
Shove him to the ground at last possession. Then for number 5,
can't make it bigger if you float it.
Kicked Wally Zerbiak in the face. Bro, there is no time in basketball where your foot should be at someone's face. Dude,
damn!
For number 4, I have to take the time when Draymond Green stomped on Devontae Sabonis.
Yeah, that was pretty mean.
This is gonna sound. I don't think
like Draymond is the dirtiest NBA player in this era ever, bro. There's nobody dirtier than Draymond, bro. Hands down. He's the dirtiest player, hands down. It's not even close. It's not even close.
Draymond is top 10 dirtiest.
And I'll put this.
the president.
It was one.
Congresswoman.
Is that why you had such an affinity for short white wide receivers?
Oh, I gotta watch this. I gotta watch that episode.
Bro, why I'm on E? Y'all, I just. So,
Where was this type of reaction last year?
Are tens of millions of people.
I've never heard GP say anything good about any point guard ever in my life. John Stockton, right? He goes, hey, this boy right here, cold white boy. You don't take this for granted. You hear me? This is a blessing.
Everybody says that about John Stockton, but some people say he was dirty too. Yeah, they say John Stockton was a dirty motherfucker. I wouldn't know.
When you face him, it's Mr. Stockton. I get in the game, pick him up full court. And Stock didn't have a lot to him, but he hit them angles quick, right? Boom, 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 boom. And Stock ran his offense.
Did a great job.
Is this what you expected from your?
My question, honestly,
I love this.
friends of mine, right, who are around and in some of the press conferences.
I love this right here.
But my question, which is just a straight, honest question.
Rob Parker.
Is he a brother, or is he a cornball brother?
What does that mean?
Well, he's not really. Okay, he's black. He kind of does the thing, but he's not really down with the cause. He's not one of us. He's kind of black. He's in the, but he's not really like the guy you really want to hang out with because he's off to something else.
Why is that your question?
Well, because that's just how I want to find out about him. I don't know because my question, honest, friends of mine, right, who are around and in some of the press conferences, people I've known for a long time. But my question, which is
Rob Parker's a mess, bro.
Marcellus Wiley say that Stephen A. Smith gave other media members license on how to respond and react to the Shannon Sharp situation.
Oh,
Upton Stout, DB out of Western Kentucky.
I think he's right about RG3 based on what I've seen from RG3.
There's nothing but RG3 shit going for it.
I'm
Like
saying RG3 does a lot of cornball shit. RG3 does a lot of shit where he seems obsessed with white.
he does do a lot of lame shit.
How connected to white people he is, and that makes me think he might not be empathetic to black women. If you were married to a black woman, I would say that based on what I've seen.
That's
from
what I
RG3.
was about to say.
Yeah.
Like, I just think that who he is and how he's been representing himself over the last decade and a half, he just seemed like a corny dude that'll say some funny shit, or he might think like that. Cause a couple things it's a lot of black people, fam, that feel like I'm better than that. It's a lot of black people that look at her like a ghetto girl. Who?
Let's talk Tim Duncan. Even with Tim Duncan, he had this great team around him. Giannis got to go out there every single night and be the best player, else they're losing.
And I'm glad you brought that up, Dal. Who is Tony?
Even with telling like you say I did, and which I did.
We do not have.
It is very weird. It's very weird, bro.
Tim Duncan is the best.
Shannon got Club Shay Shay, which is the biggest thing on independent sports media, pretty much, right? You can say McAfee, but it's Shannon or McAfee. He got the most watched interview ever on YouTube. Did y'all hear what I just said? God dang! You know how many interviews on YouTube? They just uploaded 9 million this moment. And he got the most watched over like Trump, Hillary Clinton. What? Okay, so that's that. Then, I just created another one that got about a couple million subscribers. Nightcap with Ocho. You want me to do more? I got Bubba. I got Club 520, right? Jeff Teagan. Like, he like, what you talking about here? And so
Wait. 520 is under Shannon Sharp? What the fuck? I had no idea. $520 is under Shannon Sharp? What? I didn't know that. I had no idea.
But the only thing you got over me is you did hook me up with this ESPN gig. So whenever it becomes
So slavery was God's mercy.
What the hell?
This is one of.
Did you know the U.S. government?
British people
I don't know why that's so loud.
When I caught 21 and 8 last night, hold it down for the city on off the court. I will be in Atlanta soon to come see y'all game. We will go to Magic City and hold it down.
Go ahead, Mr. Columbia.
One thing I wish the black men
When we shot.
So what seems to be the
He couldn't even make his own son a star. He couldn't even make his own son a star. I'm good with this losing everything.
I don't want to see no more Diddy shit.
So y'all hop up.
I view, and I've always said it before.
It's weird. It's weird times. Weird times, bro. Real weird times, bro. I must got too much shit going on because, like, my shit is trashed. All right, man. I'm about to get out of here. I just wanted to do a quick stream with y'all, kick it with y'all for a few minutes, but I'm about to get out of here. Peace, love. Y'all take it easy. Bye.